The rain poured relentlessly, turning the night into a murky abyss as Aileen Wuornos stalked her latest prey. She could hear the distant rumble of thunder as if the heavens themselves were warning of the impending horror. Her heart pounded in anticipation, her senses heightened by the electrifying atmosphere. Aileen had set her sights on Mark, a weary traveler whose desperation radiated from his weary frame. She had been studying him for days, observing his routines and weaknesses, patiently waiting for the opportune moment. As the storm unleashed its fury tonight, she knew it was time to strike. Dressed in tattered clothing that clung to her rain-soaked form, Aileen positioned herself by the side of the desolate road, a ghostly figure in the gloom. Her eyes flickered with an unsettling mixture of anticipation and madness as Mark's car approached, its headlights piercing through the darkness. As Mark's car slowed to a stop, his gaze locked with Aileen's, a momentary hesitation flickering in his eyes. He hesitated, torn between compassion and self-preservation, but the storm and her damsel in distress act proved too persuasive. With a hesitant sigh, he unlocked the passenger door, inviting her into the sanctuary of his vehicle. The car lurched forward, enveloped in an eerie silence, save for the haunting melody of rain pelting against the roof. Aileen's smile stretched across her face, her eyes glinting with a sadistic glee as the realization of her power settled upon her. The tension inside the vehicle was palpable, thickening with every passing mile. As the rain hammered against the windshield, obscuring their view, Aileen's demeanor began to change. Her voice, once filled with vulnerability, took on a chilling edge, dripping with malevolence. Mark's heart raced, his grip on the steering wheel tightening, sensing that something was horribly amiss. Suddenly, a blinding flash of lightning illuminated the darkness, casting eerie shadows that danced upon Aileen's face. In that fleeting moment, Mark caught a glimpse of her true nature. Her features contorted, her eyes transformed into soulless voids, devoid of any trace of humanity. Fear consumed him, gripping his heart like icy tendrils. With a quick, brutal movement, Aileen lunged at him, her nails scraping against his skin, her strength overwhelming. Mark fought desperately for his life, his screams mingling with the thunderous crashes of thunder. The car swerved violently, tires screeching against the rain-soaked asphalt, threatening to send them hurtling into the abyss. Aileen's laughter echoed through the car, a haunting melody that chilled Mark to his core. She reveled in his terror, in the primal instinct to survive that surged through his veins. With each blow, her sadistic pleasure intensified, her madness consuming her entirely. As the car careened dangerously close to the edge of a precipice, Mark summoned every ounce of strength, his survival instinct overpowering his fear. With a surge of adrenaline, he fought back, mustering the strength to wrestle Aileen off him. In one swift motion, he pushed her out of the vehicle, her screams lost in the storm as she tumbled into the darkness. Mark's heart raced, his breath ragged as he regained control of the car. He peered into the rearview mirror, his eyes meeting the abyss where Aileen had disappeared. The rain continued to pour, washing away the traces of their deadly encounter, as if erasing the nightmare that had unfolded. Shaken and traumatized, Mark sped away from the scene, vowing to never again be seduced by the allure of a stranger's desperation. The memory of Aileen's chilling transformation would forever haunt his dreams, a constant reminder of the evil that dwells within the human psyche. And as for Aileen, her malevolent spirit continued to linger in the shadows, forever seeking new victims to ensnare in her web of terror. The storm may have thwarted her plans that night, but the horror she unleashed would forever stain the memories of those who dared to cross her path. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe.